Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry for the mess up there. I don't know what happened, but either way. First world problems, right? I'm not going to complain, trust me. Now that I look back at this one sitting over there, I don't really like it that much. So I'm going to work on the top of this one again. I think it's just too, I don't know, too simple, too short, something about it. Like I said, welcome back. Sorry, you guys, that I lost you there. If you're just coming back, I actually took the third one that I made, and I just put it back on the wheel because I was looking at it and I didn't really like the way it looked. So adjusted the top on it a little bit. We'll go over here and I'll show you the four that I have made so far. There we go. Sorry, guys. Good thing I got a good cover on my phone. All right, so there's the four that I have made so far. The third one here, that's the one that I just put back on and readjusted. That one definitely is a bit exaggerated. It's not my favorite, but after I got it in that skinny, I thought, well, hey, we'll just run with it and see what happens. But the one that you guys mainly missed because of the disconnection would be that one, and so I've got I think 5 more back here. Over here we've got my finger over the camera. These are the 6-pound. These back here are the ones that I made with like a 6-pound base, and then I put tops on those 4 back there. So those were like 6-pound bottoms, and like I think like 2-pound top on those. Put some handles on some of those. So, all right, we'll get back over here. I'll grab some. All right, so I'm gonna grab some more bases and come back over here, and then we'll put some more tops on. I promise I do know how to use a phone. It doesn't seem like it today. Oh, man. I'm just going to cover these lightly while I'm working on the other, this one, just so that they don't dry out any more than they already have. You can see this one here is definitely a new shape for me as far as the base. I'm kind of curious what kind of shape I'm going to end up with on top, but I've got a little bit of an idea, but it's definitely going to be different overall. All right, let's see. Measure this. That's a pretty small opening. I probably don't even need the 1.5 pounds that I've got here. That's going to be a lot of clay. I'll probably cut that back some before I start throwing this. Because if I put 1.5 pounds on top of that, that's going to be a really big top. Got everything's out of kilter here. You got your uneven. Either my phone or the tripod's uneven. I was gonna make a video tonight, and I thought, well, it'd be easier just to do a live stream. Show you guys how I do this in a live stream, but we've had plenty of issues with that tonight, so. Not sure how I feel about this. Oh. Yeah. I gotta do something different with the top. It's the Dr. Seuss pot, okay? Don't laugh. I don't know what it is. I just need a Dr. Seuss name for it, and it'll be a hit. All right, I'm going to stop messing with that one because I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, that one's very interesting. We'll evaluate that one later. Let me make some room over here. All right, like I said, I apologize for earlier. I don't know what happened, but Blake, yeah, I've thought about ways of trying to get Wi-Fi out here a little better, but it's not necessarily a priority. So anyway, all right. Next base. Get the weird one out of the way. All right, this one we got kind of an indented bottom here, and then the bulbous part. If any of you guys that are here, have any of you ever been to Ensika? I know next year it's going to be in Richmond, Virginia, which is not too far from my house as far as compared to this year. Although I looked at the website after somebody asked me if I'd be going next year, and I told them, yeah, it'd be a whole lot closer to my house. And then I looked at the dates, and the only show that I really have in the spring is the weekend of, well, I know Ensika's during the week, but it starts Friday night of the same week. So if I do go to Ensika next year, it will probably be like Wednesday, Thursday thing. I couldn't really go Friday. I have to set up Friday. The show's Friday night and Saturday, so that's something that kind of bummed me out a little bit. I thought, man, the one time that I probably could go the easiest, it's not really going to work out with dates for me. I wasn't looking at comments. Did anybody say they'd been? Nope. Yeah, definitely. That's kind of the way I feel about it. The cost of going to something like that would be pretty difficult, depending on where it is. You know, of course, if it was in your city, you know, or close by, then it's a whole lot easier if you could drive back and forth. If you got to fly there, get a hotel, all that, it gets pretty expensive to go to something like that. Like I said, one of the main reasons I considered it for next year is because it was going to be just a couple hours away from me in Phoenix. Okay. I got some friends that live out that way. Yeah, and I'm not sure. I've never really kept up with the Ensika scene to know when and where they are. Kind of always been too busy working to go to conferences as it is, but I wouldn't mind going one year for sure. Like I said, and maybe next year I'll go, but maybe I'll just get a Wednesday and Thursday pass and just go up and go to Wednesday and go to Thursday or something like that. If that's the 2 days it's available. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I believe is the 3 days of it. Yeah, because I saw on the website where you can buy just single day passes, or you can buy the whole event pass. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't kept up with it to know, and but I have some friends that live here that came out to the one there in Minnesota. So, and multiple friends actually that did. But like I said, I just they have a Potters conference like 15 minutes from my house once a year, and I've yet to go. Well, I went one year to that. So if it's that hard for me to make it to that, I don't know if I'll be making it to Nsika. And if I do, like I said, it'd probably be just for a single day pass or whatever. That definitely is cool. I'll definitely add some handles in here to give that to fill in that void of that space in there. All right, here's another one that's a odd shape. Here's like an egg shape. So we're gonna put something on top of that. Once again, I probably don't need the full 1.5 pounds, so I'm gonna take a good chunk of that off. Maybe just work with 1 pound or so here. Might help if I measure the size that I need to make it. There we go. Anyway, like I said, I hope you guys are doing well. If you're here for the just getting here today, then you won't know about the mess up we had earlier. And if you were here earlier where we lost connection and lost the stream, that's why there's 2 of them. So apologize if you were here and you got lost. At least you found your way back. Just had some internet difficulties. Anybody just gotten here that is kind of curious what's going on? I don't want to keep explaining the same things over and over again for y'all that have been here for a while. So this is an interesting shape here, so we'll see what's going to come of this one. But the last one that was an interesting shape, I definitely didn't like what I started with as far as the shape of the top, but ended up working out okay, I think. It was different. Not sure what I think of this, but we're going to close this top in and see how it looks. Y'all can't see the top, can you? There we go. We got the Coke bottle top on that one. At least the very top of it looks kind of like a Coke bottle. Looks like a little vase just from here up. It's kind of cool. Like I said, once we got 2 more, and once we're done with these 2 more, we'll take a step back and look at all 9 of them together. And we'll talk about what handles I might do, and then we'll probably be done after that. All right, we got 2 more here. Got another really round one here. And then a shorter round one here. You guys have any questions? I apologize unless somebody can translate that for me. I can't answer that question. Or no, even if it was a question. The wood-fired kiln. Let's see, if you've seen the pictures or videos of my gas kiln, I'm guessing that probably about 4 or 5 of those would fit inside my wood kiln. That's my guess. It's actually going to be it's probably more than that, because the stacking space for the pots in my wood kiln is going to be like about 4 foot of straight wall, and then about close to 2 foot of arch above that. So I'm going to have like close to 6 foot of stacking space in the center, and then the sides will be 4 foot. But then, you know, straight sides, and then where the arch is in the center, I'll have like 6 foot. But then there's going to be 1 stack of pots that's I'm going to use 2 2 foot by 2 foot shelves as the stacking space. So a 2 foot by 2 foot here and one beside it. And then that stack will be, like I said, 4 foot tall around about. And then the top of that will be the arch. And then there'll be 2 stacks like that. And then there'll be 1 stack that is the same size plus another half thickness. So another 1 foot by 2 foot layer in addition to it. So that's 3 total stacks of pots. 2 of them being 4 foot by 2 foot and the other one being 4 foot by 3 foot. So a lot of pots. I wanted it big enough that I could offer a little bit of space to somebody here locally if they wanted to help fire and get some pots in. But I wanted it small enough that if I needed to, I could fill it all by myself, which I believe I could do with that size kiln. So but I believe I'll definitely have some people around that want to help me fire, and they can bring some pots, work a shift, and help me fire it or help me load it, and then be able to get some pots out of it that way. Apparently I trapped a big air bubble on the inside of that one. Or something. I don't know what I did. I don't feel an air bubble at all, but something weird's going on there. If I have to, I'll cut this off and put a new one on, but I don't know why it got so weird there. I haven't had any of the rest of them do that. Try to even this up, and like I said, if that doesn't work, I can always just throw a new one and put it on there. That's not what I was planning with this one, but I think it worked out all right. Like I said, I just adjusted it because of that, where it was attached. For some reason, it acted weird there for a minute, but I was able to kind of even that up and make that work. That one probably needs some handles as well to make that one balanced, but all right, one more to go here. All right, I got this one more bottom. Bug spray. What? I must have missed something. Okay, there we go. Catenary arch. No, I'll probably just do a barrel arch, like a half circle. Based on the style of the kiln, I don't really need a catenary. Oh, mosquitoes. Oh, that's horrible. Sorry to hear that. I was wondering what the bug spray comment was about. Slim Shady. Interesting one. Yeah, that one, like I said, I've made some that shape before, where I've kind of gone in and then mimicked the shape of the bottom with the top kind of coming back around like that. And I just like playing around with different designs. These give you a great way to do that because you can really stretch what's possible as far as the shape of the top on top of the base, because the bottom's so dry already. Hey Alonzo, how you doing? Yeah, it's in the mail. I think it's I don't know. The picture I sent you should have told you what day to expect it. Probably it's bound to be tomorrow because it sent it Tuesday. Yeah, either tomorrow or Friday. All right, this one I think I'm gonna do another gourd vase. So I'm gonna kind of come in with this one and then go back out and then back in again. All right, so last one here. We don't have it marked. That's definitely put on the right way. I just love the control of the clay that I can achieve by adding this on top of a dry piece, because it really just feels like I'm just throwing a pot from here up, because that bottom is so steady that I don't have to worry about the weakness of it like you do if you're throwing that in one piece. There we go. All right, let's see here. Unplug this, take it out without dropping it this time, if I can. Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, I definitely, I'm glad to see, yeah, that's the 50-50 mix of the new Catawba and new Seagrove. You're exactly right. But yeah, I had a comment recently that somebody said that they plan to get as good, if not better, than me, and that does not threaten me in the slightest. I'm thrilled that people are working at this. So here's the ones that we have, all the bases that we made. Like I said, that one is definitely strange. Somebody's probably gonna love it, and I'm gonna be like, okay, yeah. This one here, I'm not a huge fan now looking back at it. That shape in there is not the best, but I can put some handles in there to kind of fill in that void. I definitely like the gourd vases. You know, this shape here will definitely get some handles as well. A potato. Oh, what are you calling a potato? I'm not making potatoes. Anyway, so there's the 9 of them that I made. The first one's a potato. This one over here, is that a potato? Uh, yeah, that's an interesting. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me they make some kind of like it looks like, yeah, I don't know, some kind of like African drum or something. I don't know what it looks like. Something weird. Anyways, so so that's what I have. I've got some pictures over here that I'm going to be handling. Had to let those stiffen up a bit. So I've got those. Those are going to be going in the wood kiln. I've got a whole bunch of pots made. I got some larger ones here. And then all those back there that you guys saw earlier, along with all my mess. I got to make lids for the jars. And then I got to make all the small stuff. So I'm going to make a bunch of coffee mugs and all those kinds of things. We start loading the wood kiln at Joseph's in about a week and a half. So I got just a few more days left of throwing, and then I got to get everything bisque fired. I wouldn't necessarily have to bisque fire everything, but taking them to his place, it's about 30 minutes from my house. So I bisque fire everything and glaze it here and then take it with me. So it's definitely easier to transport with it being bisque fired. So anyway, so there's the live stream for today. Sorry it was in 2 parts, but at least you got to see, if you came back, you got to see all 9 of those put together. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be using my wood kiln to salt as well. I've already got kind of tentative plans to build a smaller, strictly wood-fired kiln with no salt. I've got some extra brick that I'll have left over even after finishing my first wood kiln, that probably the following year, or maybe, yeah, I mean, I'm going to finish the first kiln this year, and then probably next year, it's going to be a smaller one. So I might take on the task of even building the smaller wood kiln that'll just be wood fire and no salt. So anyway, so that's like I said, that's the live stream for today. Thank you guys for being here, and sorry for the mishap earlier. But appreciate you guys, and we'll see you soon. Thanks. We'll talk to you later. You're welcome.